Hello everyone, it's been a long time coming, but here goes the 5th episode of the Pilgrim magazine vlog. I am not your average journalist. I travel and I settle in each place. And in this vlog, I'll invite you into my life. I'll let you get to know me and the place I'm making stories about. I've always dreamt about having everything I own in one backpack and living on the road. I'm also as curious today as I was when I, as a child, for the first time discovered that I could actually ask questions. Where and what am I up to next? Oh man, I don't know where to start. I've been here for 4 months now, and I only have 1 more month to go before I move back to Stockholm. And I have, if I have to tell you one thing that I've learned from this experience, it is that life never turns out how you expect for it or plan for it to do. I always find myself planning way ahead. For example, starting this platform, I thought that my coming year and a half, I had it all figured out. I thought, okay, so I have 1.5 years left in my journalism education. 1 normal semester, 1 semester of doing my thesis, and 1 semester of doing my internship. And I need to travel. I can't wait any longer. So I thought I'll do an Erasmus for the normal semester. I'll do my thesis in Tonga so I can manifest my dream of swimming with whales. And I'll do my internship in South Africa. And this Friday I was hanging out with my friend Miriam, and I was telling her what I'm struggling with and what I'm going through, and that I was kind of letting go of this master plan that I had for myself of traveling like this the coming future. And I was telling her I was thinking instead in the coming time, now I've done the Erasmus and I'm doing the Erasmus, and maybe I don't want to travel like this. So I was like, okay, maybe I won't travel, but I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do a thesis at a Swedish media outlet that I want to work at when I'm done with my education, because if I do my thesis there, I'm gonna be interviewing people, I'm gonna get to know people there, and then I can do my internship there the semester after the coming semester, and then I can get a job there. And Miriam was like, Sarah, stop. Hello, you're doing it again. It's good that you're planning, but remember, life doesn't work out like that, right? It never turns out how we expect it. And it's like, I've always done this. I plan way ahead, and then of course life happens, you change, and when that happens, it's like my ego gets a bit injured, because I've told myself that this is my plan now and my goal, and then I just drop it. Or no, I don't just drop it. I do a lot of reflection, of course, but I don't run across that finish line of the goal. And to make it better, I search for a new grand master plan to replace the first one with again, which won't do me any good, right? So I've learned that planning and setting goals are good and healthy for me, but I need to take one thing at a time. I can set intentions for the day and for the week, or general intentions for this semester, but I can't plan the details of the faraway future. This experience, living here in Lisbon, has been very challenging for me emotionally. It has led me to question my self-image and a lot of my life choices. The Pilgrim magazine for me is so much more than an online magazine. It is something that I've landed in as a result of everything that I am. All of my experiences, all of my creativity, my interests, everything that sets my soul on fire, I have manifested, and the result of that is this platform. But back when I was birthing the Pilgrim magazine, and since becoming an adult and, getting self-aware, I've always known one thing to be true about myself. And that is that if I don't travel the Pilgrim way, meaning not just going on vacation to places, but really landing and getting to know a place, if I don't do that in this lifetime, I'm not going to be able to thrive and grow and be able to become the best version of myself. And I've always seen it this way. And this is a self-image that also means that I love newness. I love new people, new languages, new food, new cultures, new way of doing things, new everything. And with that also comes that I found routines and security and commitments really boring and scary, and as something that I don't resonate with well. And this is really, really, really hard for me to say because it is a confession to myself. But the truth is that I don't like living in Portugal. It's not about Portugal because this is truly a magical and beautiful place. So it's not about Portugal, it's about me. It's about my flawed self-image that I've had, or maybe that was who I was and now it isn't any longer, and so I'm working with letting go of a part of me, and letting go is always hard, right? But I have learned. I've learned that I'm not cut to be constantly exploring. I'm not afraid of growing roots somewhere. In fact, I can't wait to do it. And I'm not afraid of routines, and I love my closest friends and family to death. I love them like crazy, and I need to nourish these relationships, these deep relationships, more than I need new on the surface relationships. And with on the surface relationships, I mean that those friendships that consist of conversations about the weather, or last night's party, or people that are replaceable, someone you hang out with just to have a nice time once in a while, right? You can have a beer with anyone just to enjoy your evening once in a while. Those relationships where it's not about the other person, it's about me, rather than the other person. That person could be whoever. in the surface or on the surface relationships. I feel uncomfortable in those relationships. I feel like there's a lack of authenticity, and if I'm just hanging out with someone for the sake of me, I'd rather just be with me because I enjoy me time. With that being said, those two things can totally coexist, and the good news is that I don't have to choose one or the other, right? I can have both. I've also learned that there is no such thing as deciding I'm going to become a local, right? Because I started the Pilgrim magazine with one of the intentions being that I want to know a place I'm portraying like I am a local. And I'm not a local in Lisbon. I'm never going to become a local in a place if I know I'm going back to my base, my home. If I still have an apartment and commitments and all of my things in a place and I'm going back there, I'm not becoming a local. I've lived in Lisbon and Lisbon is part of me now, but I'm not part of Lisbon. I do know the place and I can portray it better now than if I would have just been a tourist here. But one of the things that I've learned is with this experience is that I need to reevaluate what the Pilgrim magazine is going to develop into, because I'm not in the same place as I was in myself when I formulated this platform, this precious part of myself. And now I am in this place where I'm trying not to be longing to go back home. I'm trying to make the most out of my last time here, but the truth is I can't wait to go back home, and this really bugs me. But over Christmas and New Year's I'm going back home, and I've already been to Stockholm twice. Last time I went, I celebrated my birthday, and I went to my very dear friend Nathaline's wedding. Alright, so now I've vented and I've been doing a lot of emotional work, and I'm still doing it. And then hopefully soon, the Pilgrim magazine and the Pilgrim magazine vlog has grown and developed into what it is supposed to be. And I can't... And hopefully soon I can formulate what that is, and I can set a schedule with fixed times every week or every other week that the vlog is published, and more production of the journalistic content. But please let me know what you think and what you want more of and so on, because I really need it now. Okay, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like and share, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.